Hey everyone, welcome to the Dynamic Worlds Challenge. My name is Nancy and I am the Cozy Coastal Gamer, and this challenge was inspired by Deligracy's Tiny Town Challenge and the Build New Crest Challenge. Instead of focusing on one lot, this focuses on the whole world, and it focuses on the dynamic worlds, the worlds that change depending on what you do in the game. So we have Sulani, Evergreen Harbor, and Strangerville. So I came up with this challenge because I play on console. I play on my PlayStation 5, and I can't just download a save file and plug it in to my game, and every time I have to start a new save file, everything's reset. But I don't want to rebuild Sulani. I don't want to rebuild Evergreen Harbor, and I don't want to do the Strangerville mystery again. So I came up with this challenge so that you create a save file by building those worlds the way you want, so that when you start a new legacy or you start a new challenge, then everything is set up the way you want, and you're essentially creating a save file that you can update as you go. So even though this challenge focuses on Sulani, Evergreen Harbor, and Strangerville, you can pick and choose which ones you want to do. So if you want to update Sulani but leave Evergreen Harbor and Strangerville, you can just do Sulani. If you want to do Strangerville because you get tired of Strangerville and you don't want to do it again ever, then you can do Strangerville and then leave the other two. Or if you want to go gung-ho, you can do all three, and that's what I'm going to do for this Let's Play. So essentially, to set up the challenge, I did the gung-ho let's go version, and I deleted every single lot. I bulldozed it all. And we have the Sulani castaways in Sulani. Then in Evergreen Harbor, I bulldozed everything. And we have the Evergreen planters. And then in Strangerville, we have the Strangerville mystery. I didn't know what else to call them. The Strangerville mystery. They will solve the Strangerville mystery. I did not touch the secret lab because I don't want to risk breaking the story. I did test the bar and the library, and if you delete them and put them as residential and then make them again and place them as the bar and the library, the proper townies will still spawn at those. But I ain't touching that secret lab. I'm not risking that. After the challenge, then you have built the worlds the way you want, and you can bring back the townies if that's what you want to do. If you want to leave the townies out and then keep these as your new townies, it's all up to you. This is your save file, and this is for how you want to set it up. I still don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done playing this. Essentially, each character creates a community lot and a residential lot. So you're going to move your character into the community lot, say the bar, the sandbar. So I'm going to move my character that's going to make the bar in there. They're going to make money just like in Tiny Town. They're going to make money according to a skill, and then create the bar as they're making money. And this way you can play test and see if it works. Like there's no traffic jams or they can't get anywhere and anything. This way you can play test all of that, and then you move them out to where they want to move to or live. Say they're going to move to Chieftain's Villa to create their house. So when you move them out, you sell all the furniture, because if you don't, it's all going to be in their household inventory, and we don't want that. We're creating the community lot. You sell the furniture, and then you move them to where they want to live, and then you'll have money from selling their furniture, and then you can build their house. So then after they're in their lot for the house, you go into Manage Worlds, and then Build Mode, and then you change the lot. So like, I'll go into Build Mode, and then you would go up here, and then change the lot type. So it's a blank, it's a blank lot right now, so it says I don't meet the requirements. So we're gonna change it back. A mailbox will probably spawn when you go back into the lot. When I play tested this, that did happen. So keep that in mind. You might have to delete a mailbox and then set it to the proper community type. So that is essentially what we're going for. We're gonna make a save file personal to your save. You're gonna make a save file personal to you. And this is console friendly. This is PC friendly. This is everybody's happy friendly. And feel free to give makeovers of the original townies in the other households. You can go into other households and then give makeovers as you are inspired. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I am not the best at cast. If you want to download the townies that I made, my gallery ID is cozycoastalgamer, and I made all 3 of the characters. If you want to download the characters, or you can make them yourselves. I know in Deligracy's Tiny Town, some people would download the townies and other people would make them themselves. I did make sure that each household only uses the packs mentioned in the challenge. So if you have all the packs for the challenge and you want to do these townies, then that is an option. It was really hard too, making 14 Sims with limited packs and try and get them all to have their own look. Oh my gosh. But I did it, and they're here for you. The Millennium 2 is my PlayStation ID, but like I said, if you do EA account ID, that's Cozy Coastal Gamer. And in this challenge, I have aging off and I have animal aging off. I also have the seasons to 14 days. I do have seasons. It's not mentioned in the pack, but I do have seasons. Whoops. And I have neighborhood stories turned off. So because this is a challenge to create your own save file, as if you were creating a new save, like if you clicked the new game button, then that's why I have neighborhood stories turned off. We don't want the original townies and stuff to disappear or age up or randomly die because of neighborhood stories, or get 15 kids, or have horses in their household, or all that chaos. So that's my settings. I have aging off. You can do long lifespan if you're daring. I'm not daring. I'm worried I might run out of time. So I have aging off. You can have aging on long lifespan if you're willing. I scared. So I have aging off. And oh yeah, also NAP's off. NAP's voting off, because this is to set up the world the way you want, And if random townies are voting for stuff that you don't want and you don't want to deal with, when you start a new save, because this is a challenge on starting a new save as if you're starting fresh, it's just setting up the worlds the way you want, then I put voting off so that you can vote for instance, in Evergreen Harbor, the modern development and the going green, where they put all the plants everywhere. So those are my settings, and essentially the story, I won't spoil anything, but a mysterious light caused the townies to disappear, and the buildings in my version, because I bulldozed everything, because I'm gonna try to build. I can do it. I believe I can do it. I took the extreme challenge and I bulldozed everything. So a mysterious light removed all the townies and bulldozed everything. Well, we're gonna say demolished everything, destroyed it all. And it's up to the Sulani castaways. The survivors, the Sulani castaways, and the Evergreen planners, and the Strangerville townies that will solve the mystery. So I'm excited to start playing with you guys, and that's what I'm going to start in the next video. I'm going to start with the beginning of the story of the challenge, and that is the Sulani castaways. So I will see you in the next video. Bye!